Hi everyone, and welcome back to Vacation Bible School Pre-K and Kindergarten class. I'm Sister Donnice Hill, and this is
Sister Antoinette Medlock.
And we are going to continue this week with learning about the names of God. So let's jump right in.
So before we begin, we want to revisit our supplies checklist for our parents. We want to make sure your child has the booklet, the crayons, the glue, all of the decorations, and then the snack for the end of our class. And before we jump back into the names of God, we're going to jump into our action song, which is Deep, Deep, Deep. We're going to dive deep, deep, deep into our faith in God. Let's look at this video, everyone. I want you to sing along, participate, jump around, dance, have fun with it. Let's check it out. So now let's jump deep into our names of God. So remember, we have God and we have Jesus. God is our creator. He is the Father. He created all the heavens and all the earth. And then you have Jesus, who is the Son of God. And remember, Jesus came to the earth to die for our sins so that we might be saved. So our word for today is protector. God is our protector. That means he keeps us from all hurt and all harm and danger. He keeps us safe and protected. He keeps our family safe. And so now we're going to talk about how God protected two people in the Bible. The first man God protected that we're going to talk about today is Daniel. So Daniel was a man who prayed 3 times a day. But Daniel had some people who didn't like him, and they did not like that he prayed to God 3 times a day. So now we're going to go into this video for a second, and we're going to see what happened when they came against Daniel. So let's look at this video, everyone.
Stories of the Bible. Daniel in the Lion's Den. This is Daniel.
Oh, hey!
Who was a Jewish man who was taken to Babylon when he was very young.
Yeah.
Daniel loved God and followed God's rules. He talked to God 3 times a day and asked God for help often. Daniel served in the Babylonian king's court for many years
Yeah, I know him.
and under many kings.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel always proved himself to be more capable than all the other court officials.
I hear you. Thanks. Well, anytime.
Daniel was serving under King Darius, and because of his great abilities, the king made plans to place him in charge of the entire empire.
Wow, okay.
The other court officials searched for some fault in Daniel, but they couldn't find anything wrong with him. He was faithful, responsible, and completely trustworthy. The court officials realized the only way to get at Daniel would be to challenge his faith.
Come on!
So they went to King Darius
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
and advised him to make a law that for the next 30 days, any person who prays to anyone except King Darius will be thrown into the lion's den.
I like it.
King Darius signed this law, and once a Babylonian king signed a law, it could not be overruled. When Daniel learned of this law, he went home and knelt down, as he always did, to pray in his room with the windows open towards Jerusalem. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he always had done, giving thanks to God and asking for his help. The officials went to Daniel's house and found him praying.
Gotcha!
They went to the king and reminded him of the law.
I remember.
Well...
Then they said that Daniel had been found praying to God 3 times a day.
What?
When the king heard this, he was very upset,
Get over here.
and he spent the whole day trying to think of a way to save Daniel.
Wait, what?
By that evening, the court officials came back to the king and reminded him that no law signed by the Babylonian king could be overruled. So at last, the king gave orders for Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The king said to him, "May your God, who you serve faithfully, rescue you." Then the lion's den was sealed shut with Daniel inside. The king spent the night fasting and couldn't sleep. Then very early in the morning, the king hurried to the lion's den. He called out,
Hey, Daniel.
"Was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" And Daniel answered, "Long live the king! My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths so that they would not hurt me, for I have been found innocent in his sight." The king was overjoyed and ordered that Daniel be taken out of the lion's den. Then the king ordered the men who had schemed against Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den as punishment. Daniel was safe. There was not a scratch on him, for he trusted in God.
So, did you see what happened to Daniel in our story? You see, Daniel was committed and he was faithful, and he prayed to God 3 times a day. But there were people who didn't like Daniel. So they made the king, King Darius, make a decree that they could only pray to King Darius for the next 30 days. But Daniel didn't listen to this decree or this new rule, but he continued to pray to God. And when he prayed, the Bible says that Daniel prayed with the windows open. And so he continued to pray with his windows open because he wanted them to see that they were not going to allow him or to make him not pray to God. So now we're going to look at another story of another person in the Bible, and then we're going to talk about how God protected them, because we first seen here that God protected Daniel in the lion's den. Let's see how God protected Noah, and then we'll talk about both of our stories. So let's look at this story of Noah and Noah's Ark.
Stories of the Bible. Noah and the flood. This is Noah.
Hey!
Noah was a good man who tried to do the right thing.
Yeah!
But in the time when Noah lived, he was the only man on earth who was doing the right thing. All the other people on earth were doing evil things and hurting each other. This made God very sad. So God said that he was going to send a flood to the earth that would destroy every living thing on earth, because he was sorry he ever made them. But God decided to save Noah and his family. God told Noah to build a boat and fill it with 2 of every kind of animal and bird.
Colors, birds, moss, okay, all here.
Noah did just that, and then Noah and his whole family boarded the boat and waited for the flood to come. The rain fell hard for 40 days and 40 nights.
Whoa!
Water covered the whole earth, and the boat floated safely on the surface. Water covered even the highest mountains on earth, but Noah and his family were saved. God remembered Noah and all the animals on the boat. God sent a wind to blow across the earth, and the flood began to go away. After 5 months, the boat came to rest on a mountaintop. A few months later, the other mountains could be seen. 40 days later, Noah opened a window and released a raven. The bird flew back and forth until the flood had dried up. He also sent a dove out to see if it could find dry ground, but the dove couldn't find a place to land because there was still water on the ground. So the dove returned to the boat.
Oh, hello again.
After another 7 days, Noah sent the dove out again. This time, it came back with an olive leaf.
Oh, bingo.
So Noah knew that the floodwaters were almost gone. A week later, he sent the dove out again, and it didn't come back. So many months after the flood began, Noah opened the covering of the boat and saw that the ground was drying. He waited 2 more months, and at last, the earth was dry. Then God said to Noah, "Leave the boat, all of you. Release the animals so they can be fruitful and multiply throughout the earth."
Okay.
So Noah, his family, and all the animals finally left the boat.
See ya.
Noah built an altar to the Lord to make a sacrifice to God. God was pleased with Noah's offering and said to himself that he would never again destroy every living thing on earth. God blessed Noah and his sons and promised them that he would never send another flood. He gave them the rainbow in the sky as a sign of this promise to Noah, his family, and all of mankind.
Did you enjoy our Noah video? So in Noah's days, the people of God were really bad people. They did not follow God, they did not do what was right, and God became really angry. So God said he was going to flood the earth and get rid of all the bad people. But he found one good man, and that one good man was Noah. And so because Noah had a family, God promised Noah that he would save him and his family. So he told Noah to make a really big ark or a really big boat, and he was going to save him and his family. Now, when God told Noah to make the boat, he also told him to take 2 of every animal on the earth. So we see in our video, Noah had his family, his wife, his sons, his daughters, and then all the animals on the earth in one huge, huge boat so that they can be protected from the flood. And so God protected Noah and his family just like he protected Daniel. Now, why did God protect them? Because they were both faithful. Now, to be faithful means to be focused. So Daniel and Noah were both focused on God. They wanted to make God happy by always doing what was right, no matter what was going on, no matter what anybody else was doing, or no matter who was coming against them. So now we're going to jump into our activity with Sister Donise Hill. So I want you to grab all of your supplies and let's get started.
Hi class, it's Sister Donise here again, and what we're going to do for this activity is we are going to talk about God and how he is a protector. So what we have here is the word protector. And so God is a protector, and as you saw in the videos, there's 2 stories with how God is shown to be a protector over us. And so what a protector means is that someone who keeps us safe and keeps us out of harm's way and protects us from any danger that may try and come to us. So that's what God did in these stories. So the first story, if you remember, is Noah and Noah's Ark. And so we're going to create Noah's Ark story over here. And then here we're going to focus on Daniel in the lion's den. And we're going to do that. But first, before we start on our stories, I just want to make sure you have all of your supplies. And so what you'll need for this activity is the bag that came in your little supplies baggie. So there's a bag that says protector on it, and there's lots of different stickers and little shapes in here that we're going to use for this activity. And then you will also need your stick glue, and then you'll also need your crayons for this. So to get started, we're going to color our word protector. And remember, protector is someone who keeps us safe and keeps us out of danger, keeps us away from danger. And that's what God does for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my favorite color and I'm going to start coloring in my letters. So we're going to start with the letter P. So I have a P here. I'm going to color in my P, and I'm going to color it purple. And so I'm just going to color in my P, and make sure you color it all the way in. So pick your favorite color and start coloring in your letters. And then you're going to pick whatever color you want next, and we're going to color in all of these letters. So we have our R, and we're going to color that in. And remember, in the ark with Noah, there were a lot of different animals. And so we are going to put a lot of different animals on this sheet after we color in the word protector. So I'm just going to keep coloring my letters. So I'm going to take this light pink and I'm going to color in the O. And color it in and pick whatever colors you like, whatever your favorite color is. Now, we're going to finish coloring that in. And now, let's see, I'm going to take this color. I'm going to take green and color my T. And I'm going to do some polka dots on my T with the green. Light green. And we're going to color that in. So, this is the letter T, and we're trying to think of animals. So, what animal starts with the letter T? How about turtle? Turtle starts with the letter T. There were turtles on Noah's Ark. There were lots of different animals on Noah's Ark. Let's color in our E, and I'm going to do some stripes here. And E, what animal starts with the letter E? Can you think of an animal that starts with the letter E? How about elephant? There were elephants on Noah's Ark. A lot of different animals. How about the C? Can we think of letters that start with, animals that start with the letter C? How about cat? Cat starts with the letter C. There were cats on Noah's Ark. And we're just gonna keep coloring it in. We're gonna color in another T. So we have T for turtle. Color that in. And I'm gonna take, let's do yellow. Let's color in the O. Color that in and make it nice and pretty. Nice and pretty with all the different colors, and make it look really cool and awesome, and make it look as just the way you want it to. And now we have one more R. So I'm going to do some polka dots on this R. Color in some polka dots. Now, what animal can we think of that starts with the letter R? How about rabbit? Rabbit starts with the letter R. Rabbit is an animal that was on Noah's Ark as well. And so when you finish, you'll have all of your letters colored in. And so this word is, what's this word? Do we remember? It's protector. And what does a protector do? Do we remember? It's someone who keeps you safe and keeps you away from danger. Kind of like our parents, huh? Our parents are like our protectors. They keep us safe. They make sure we're protected. They make sure that nothing tries to hurt us, that we don't get hurt. If we fall, they help us up. They make sure they put a bandage on any of our scratches that we get, or cuts or scrapes. So our parents are just like God sometimes. They can protect us like God does. So now that we have this word colored in, we're gonna build our scene of Noah's Ark. So let's get our baggie. Go ahead and get your baggie, and we're gonna open it up. And we're gonna grab everything out of it. So grab all of the little things in here and we're gonna see what we have. So we have some stickers and we have a lot of different things. We have some lions here. Now those lions are gonna go for Daniel's story, but right now for the ark, we have some stickers. So let me move my crayons. Let me move my glue and I'm gonna put my stickers over here. I have a boat and I have lots of little different animals that we're gonna put down. So I'm gonna put those there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our boat. So I want you to take your boat, which looks like Noah's Ark, and we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna put some glue on it. So whoever is helping you, have your family member help you pull the top off the glue, and then you're going to just put glue on the back of your ark, all over the back. Make sure you cover everything, and then take your glue and sit it down. Then we're gonna take our ark, flip it over, and we're gonna put it right here at the top. Now push down really, really hard so that it sticks. Push on it. Let's count to 5 while we push on it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now it's stuck down there, okay? It's stuck on there. So that's our ark. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take all of these different stickers and we're gonna stick them down. So have your relative, whoever's helping you, your family member, have them help you peel the sticker off. So you're just gonna peel the sticker off like that. And then you're gonna put your animals wherever you want them to go. So I'm gonna put my cat right here. And remember, cat starts with the letter C. There were cats on the ark. And grab all of your stickers and just start peeling them off. And you're gonna place them wherever you like. So make it look really, really cool, okay? I have a monkey here. Some of you may have an alligator. Some of you may have other animals. You may have an elephant. I have a chicken. Chicken starts with the letter C as well. So I'm gonna put my chicken here. I'm gonna take my dog. This is a poodle. Poodle starts with the letter P. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put this, peel it off. Make sure you peel your sticker off and you just stick it down and make it look so nice and really awesome. I have another cat. I'm gonna put a cat here. How about that? And look, I have an elephant. So I'm gonna take my elephant, peel your sticker off, and place it down where you want it to go. And now I have my bird. Look, I'm gonna take my bird, and I'm gonna put my bird in the sky, flying high. And now I have some butterflies. So I'm gonna put my butterflies, I'm gonna put them up here. And make sure you get all of your stickers. Make sure you get them all on here. And your picture's looking really nice. I bet it's looking so cool. Okay, so I have all my stickers down. Make sure you get all of your stickers down. And now look, we have Noah's Ark and we have a lot of different animals that were in Noah's Ark because God told Noah to build the ark so he can put all the animals in there so they would be protected from the flood. So they would be protected so none of the water would wash them away and they would stay safe in the boat. And that's what God does. He protects us. He keeps us safe like the animals in the boat. So we're all safe inside the ark and nothing can harm them or hurt them. Okay, so that is for Noah's Ark. So now we're gonna move over to Daniel in the lion's den. Okay, so now look here. You see all these lions? Lions are scary, aren't they? Sometimes they're really scary. What kind of sound does a lion make? Can you think of a sound that a lion makes? Okay, so on the count of 3, I want you to make a sound of a lion. We're gonna roar like a lion. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! That's the sound that a lion makes, and those are usually really scary, and they could hurt you maybe. But look at these lions here. They look very happy. And look, Daniel looks happy too. So God protected Daniel from the lions. So what we're going to do is we're going to start coloring in our lions. We're going to color in Daniel. So I'm going to start with Daniel. I'm going to color him. And I want you to start coloring Daniel. Color him in. And we're going to color this picture really nice. We're going to color it in. And Daniel, see, like I said, he looks very happy. He's not scared. He's very happy and he's protected by the animal. He's protected by God from the lions. Now I'm going to color his robe. I'm going to make it yellow on the inside. So color it any way you want to, whatever colors you want to use. That's what you'll use. And remember, what's our word? What's our word? Our word is protector. And what does a protector do? They keep you safe. Keep you safe. They keep you away from danger. And that's what God did for Daniel in the lion's den. He kept him safe from the lions. The lions didn't hurt him. They didn't scare him. He looks happy. The lions look happy. So keep coloring and coloring. Make everything look all cool and colored in. All right, I'm almost done with my Daniel. How are you doing with your Daniel? Is he colored in? Is he almost colored in? Once you finish Daniel, you can start coloring in your lions. You can start coloring them in. Okay, so now I'm going to start my lions. I think I'm going to color my lions orange. What color are you going to color your lions? You can color them any color you want. And remember, what sound does a lion make? Can you make the sound like a lion? I'm going to count to 3. And on the count of 3, I want you to make a lion sound. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roar! Can you do it louder? Ready? 1, 2, 3, roar! That's the sound that a lion makes. They make a loud roar, which can be really scary. But these lions aren't scary. These lions are nice and happy, and they're not going to roar at Daniel. They're going to be really nice to Daniel. So keep coloring in all your lions. Make sure you color all the lions. And now I'm going to do my other lion. I'm going to color them in. And just keep coloring. Make sure you color everything in. And pick your colors that you like. Pick the colors that you want to use. You can pick any color and you can color them any way you want to. This is your picture in your book. And remember, what was our word for this one? What's our word? Our word is protector. Our word is protector. So God protected Daniel from the lions. Okay, so we're almost done. We're getting our lions colored in. We're almost finished with the lions. How are your lions looking? Are they looking really cool? Make sure they're all colored in. Make sure you color them in. I'm just picking different colors. I have all of my lions matching. My lions are brown and orange. What color are your lions? Do you know what color your lions are? What'd you choose? I think I'm gonna color my rocks blue. What do we think? I'm gonna color the rocks blue. So color in all of your rocks. Make your rocks really colored in. I'm gonna color in this one here. just gonna keep coloring everything in. And when you get it all colored in, just put your crayon down. Once everything's colored in, go ahead and put your crayons down, and then we'll move on to the next step, okay? So let's just finish up here. We're gonna count to 10. Once we get to 10, we're gonna put our crayons down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hurry, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your crayons down. Put your crayons down and let's see your picture. I bet it looks really nice. So now what we're gonna do for our last step is we're gonna take our lions. So we have a lion with a red mane and a lion with an orange mane, and we're gonna glue these down. So grab one of your lions and grab your glue stick. So have your family member help you with the glue stick and flip it over and put put some glue on the back of your lion, and then you're gonna sit your glue down. Flip it over and place it wherever you want to put it in the picture. I'm going to put one lion right here. And remember, hold it to count to 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Press down. 5. Okay, now that's nice and stuck there. And we're going to do the same thing with our second lion. So flip it over, put some glue on it with your glue stick. And then put your glue stick down. Flip it over, and we're gonna press it down. Oh, I'm gonna put mine here, and we're gonna press down and count to 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. So look at your picture. It looks really good. Does your picture look really, really cool? I bet it does. Okay, so now this is our picture. We have all of this complete. So let's just do a little recap. So remember, our word is protector. And God is a protector. He protects us and He keeps us safe. He keeps us safe. He kept all of the animals safe in the ark with Noah, and He kept Daniel safe with all the lions in the lion's den. They're not gonna hurt him because God protected him and kept him safe. Okay, so this concludes this activity. We're all done. I bet it looks so cool. So make sure you clean up everything, put all your crayons and your glue back in your Ziploc baggie, and then that concludes this activity. Thank you.
Hi guys, wasn't that such a fun activity? We got to learn so much about how God protects us and how He protected Daniel in the lion's den and protected him from the lions, and also how He protected Noah and his family and all the animals when they were in the ark and protecting them from the flood. And so that's how God is with us. God protects us every day. He protects our families, and He's always looking out for us and keeping us safe because He really does love us. And so we hope that you had a great time with this activity, and we will be back again to see you tomorrow. So we pray that until then, you stay safe and your family stay safe, and that God continues to protect us. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.